my channel. Today we are going to be looking at the archetype for the ocean. Oh, now the ocean is the unconsciousness, the depths, the incomprehensible. The power of the ocean is unmatched. To step into its salty waters is to step into the unknown. By its sheer volume, the ocean represents the unconscious, all that is beyond our understanding. We cannot live within the ocean. We cannot claim it, manage it, or own it. It rejects our every attempt to dominate nature. Yet, amid its overwhelming power, it calls to us, inspires us, and invigorates our life on land. It dissolves the little us into the big us. When the energy of the ocean is present, there is change stirring that is beyond any change you've known before. The ego must dissolve. The saline spells work on your very cells, your fibers, your deepest underlying beliefs. Like Aphrodite, we rise from the ocean's froth, a new beginning. Life is change, so let the waves crash. Oh, I'm so excited to get into this one. Okay, so this is Aquarian energy, but it is also the water elements. That's going to be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces coming right out there. I want to go ahead and get this kicked off with an angel number. I'm going to go with 531. So if you go into your search engine, type in 531 angel number meaning. That'll be your message from Spirit today. Looks like we have, oop, where'd that go? We had Mercury. I think we have Mercurian energy coming out. Beautiful. As well as Leo being highlighted here. Beautiful. Alrighty. So the ocean, wow, that is, I am a Cancer moon, so I'm constantly relating to the ocean in very strange ways. I have met a lot of people that I recognize don't really have the same depth as me, and I find it's a big struggle for me. Oftentimes I find myself playing in the kiddie pool with people when I fully belong in the trenches, bro. I fully belong in the trenches. Oh, okay. I just lost half the deck. Hold on. Alright, so can I get a chakra oracle card for this pile? Oh, please, Spirit, thank you. We have Discovery coming out. Discovery in reverse. That does give me almost like a shallow sense. We have Prayer highlighted on the back of the deck. Let's go ahead and move forward with an Animal Energy card from the Animal Spirit Guide book. Just one or two, please, Spirit. Okay, I'll take one. Oh! Oh my goodness. I've never gotten this card before. We have the unicorn. Oh, I'm excited. Baby girl, you're a unicorn. Oh my gosh. I love a mystical energy. There's actually, I mean, there's not a mermaid card, but it does remind me. I believe in mermaids so hard. I really do think mermaids and sirens exist. If you guys ever want to hear my tangent about it, let me know down in the comments, and I swear I will make a video, because it's a really long tangent, and this video will become like 2 hours long if I try. But yes, we do have the unicorn here. That is a gorgeous, mythical energy. Let me go ahead and pull it up in my book here. We have reconnecting to higher wisdom or divinity. It's difficult to see, hear, or think of a unicorn without immediately questioning if it's real. Did they ever exist? Perhaps long, long ago? The mind answers maybe, or it could be, or no way. This very contemplation explains our relationship with divinity and encapsulates our wavering belief in the unicorn. We wonder what divinity is. We wonder where our intuition comes from, and if we can really trust it. We think about a higher power, and our mind hesitates between yes, no, and maybe. Is it male or female? Does it have a name? Is it just a feeling? The unicorn card appears and wakes us up to curiosity about the higher self and the divine. It is a card of questioning, exploring, and contemplating the inexplicable. The mind's eye knows that there is something beyond our day-to-day lives, a deeper dimension to our experiences. The mind's eye reaches and reaches and reaches out to grasp something more. You are the unicorn, and you have begun your quest for the answers. Now this relates to the 6th chakra, or our command center, which is like our third eye. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Wow. This is about to get deep. I'm excited. So with discovery, we do have this, yeah, maybe you've been holding yourself back from like spirituality or from diving in deeper. Maybe because, and I was like this at first too, where I was like, ah, but like, what if I'm crazy? And the truth is, like, what if you aren't? Like, what if you aren't? Because I have a lot of family members and friends who will like live on the like rigid, rational, stoic side of life. And I'm gonna be so honest when I say all of them are freaking miserable. They're happy in their own ways, and that's totally okay. But when it comes to like spirituality, I've noticed more often than not, they're very, very miserable. Meanwhile, my spirituality, I am very open and free, and I love my religion, and I love tinkering and playing and putting my fingers in all these different little things. It's so much fun for me, and I really do enjoy it. And I feel like that's part of what you're being called to do, is allow yourself to express yourself more, allow yourself to tinker, to play with it, to go for a swim, to dive deeper. Spend some time in the trenches with me. So let's go ahead. Let's get some more information. Where do I want to start? Ooh, exciting. Oof. Yeah, we're actually going to start with this guy. I'm sorry, with this deck. We have Source, number 31 coming out. And then I also had It's Not Me. Yeah, you might be connecting with religion, your higher self, maybe even a spirit guide here. Interesting. We have Respect, number 26 coming out. Not sure why it won't focus correctly, but that's okay. I'm not going to stress it. I want to go ahead and pull from my Situations deck. Okay, read. We have soulmate, similar friendship, romantic partner. Maybe someone around you is pushing you to question these things or dig deeper into yourself. Maybe there is someone that you know that is very spiritually inclined that you could go to for help. You could see as like a sage or a guru. We have meeting, 2 or more people, discussions, and planning. Interesting. Can I get one more? Oh. Magnetic, unexplainable pull and can't resist. Beautiful. Oh, on the back of the deck, I have Divine Feminine. Ooh, yeah, maybe you're having a spiritual awakening. Is this my spiritual awakening pile? Oh my goodness, exciting. I haven't had a pile like you in a while. Oh, I love it when I get newbies. My spiritual awakening was... It was okay. I mean, mine was when I was really young, but that's because I've always had, like, spiritualists in my family, so... Beautiful. We have another mythical energy. We have the Phoenix, a new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, and a changed mind. Yeah. You might resonate with life path number 7. I know that's like the spiritual guru. You might be seeing things in your life like coincidences or synchronicities, and you're recognizing like, this can't be all in my mind. Like, this is real. This is coming from source. This is coming from the universe or from God or from my guides. We have watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, and focusing out. Okay. Yeah, I think that I think you're noticing more and more that there is some kind of different truth out there than what you are used to. Interesting. Beautiful, beautiful energy here, though. What do I want to do? I'm thinking I could do this, this, and this, because I want to get a theme. I want to get a theme for this pile before we move on into the tarot. What's going on here? What's going on for my Ocean Collective? Protection coming out. Okay, gorgeous. Yeah, Yeah, there might have been a situation that has, like, pulled you into this. Oh, yeah, we had my spirit, we had psychic abilities pull out. This is giving me a sense that you didn't listen to your intuition. And it led you to a difficult situation. And now you're like, oh my god, maybe I have this. Maybe I do have these psychic abilities. So, and I love to talk about this actually. I know a lot of people who don't realize that they are clairaudient, clairvoyant, clairsentient, what is the other one? It's the one with sense, like like literally your sense of smell. My dad is like that. My dad doesn't believe in any of this stuff, but like I could smoke a cigarette 6 miles away and that man can smell it. He knows. Like he'll text me and be like, stop smoking. It's crazy. It really is. Like my dad has a crazy nose. And I mean, I'm clairsentient, which is more like it's a clear feeling. So I don't know how I know what I know, but I know that I know what I know, you know? That makes sense, I promise. But yeah, I learned from a very young age that my clairsentience is very freaky deaky. I just kind of simply understand. And I don't know how I understand, but I know that I understand. And that has led me to a lot of, and honestly, only in the situations where I've like doubted it have I actually like gone through something awful. I remember I was seeing this guy and I told my friend, like my male friend, I was like, I think something's wrong here. Like I have a really bad gut feeling that something's gonna go wrong here. So I think I'm gonna cut them off. And he was like, oh, like you're just self-sabotaging. Like you need to give it a shot. You need to give it a chance. Like nothing's gonna go wrong. Like, you know, you're just being paranoid. And I was like, okay, you know, maybe you're right. And I let him talk me out of it. And then the next time that I saw that guy, it went horrifically wrong. And I got really traumatized. So after that, I learned, like, number one, I don't trust men's intuition because it's awful. Every guy I know has awful intuition. And then number two, I need to trust my intuition because it's always right. Because I knew a month in advance exactly what was going to happen, and I chose to ignore it. And then exactly that happened. Like, and it had left my mind. I had completely forgotten about it. And then when it happened, I was like, I knew it. I knew this was going to happen. It's frustrating. Yeah, I don't know. I am definitely the type of person where I am constantly looking to my friends for reassurance, where I'm like, it's not just me, right? Like, I'm not crazy, right? Or like, I had this on-off thing with this guy for the longest time. And every single time he would text me, I would see a spider like a day or even like an hour beforehand every single time. This went on for like 2 years, and I collected like 2 years worth of evidence where like I would see a spider and then he'd text me. It got to a point where I would send my friends a picture of a spider and I'd be like, he's gonna text me, isn't he? Like crying face emoji. And then it finally got to a point where I asked him, I was like, hey, did you like, I'm not trying to be like rude, but like, did you buy like an Etsy spell or something? Like, did you like curse me? And he was like, what? No. And he had no idea what I was talking about. He thought I was totally crazy. And I was like, no, like you're 100% right to think that I'm crazy for this, because I also think I'm crazy for this. But in that exact same breath, it's been happening for 2 straight years. And it's only with you. So, like, you've got to have something to do with this. And the funniest part is he did have a spider tattoo. And so, like, the next time he texted me, he was like, he, like, had yelled at me. And I just responded with a picture of a spider. And I was like, please, please stop sending the spiders. Like, I have arachnophobia. Please stop. I had a coworker who witnessed a lot of it too, where like spiders would just like, dude, they would like hunt me down at our work office, and it wasn't like normal. It was like massive spiders. Or like one time I like picked up a cup and there were like hundreds of little mini spiders in it. It was a mortifying like synchronicity, dude. And my coworker was like, yeah, no, I thought you were crazy at first, but like it happens every single time he texts you. There was one time I was like sitting in front of my computer screen, just like chilling at work, and like this massive wolf spider like crawled across my screen, and then he texted me like an hour later. And then another time, like, I picked up this plant at my work and I was showing it to my coworker. I was like, oh, I had left this here over the weekend, and a massive spider crawled out and down my arm, and I freaked out. Another time I was sitting down in my chair at work, and a spider just dropped down from the ceiling and plopped right in front of me. Every single time he would text me like an hour or two later, and I had one coworker who would witness it over and over and over again. I was like, please tell me it's not me. Like, please tell me I'm not crazy. And it was very relieving for me to have like a witness to it, essentially. I know that sounds so crazy, but and still, I still feel crazy for it. Like, I look back and I'm like, that was an insane situation. But after I had texted him and I was like, hey, please stop sending the spiders, I have arachnophobia, it stopped. I stopped seeing spiders every time he texts me. Like, it's crazy. So I definitely think he was actually doing that, just like unconsciously. I don't know how. I don't know why. I don't know if he like put an Etsy curse on me or what, but yeah, there was a lot to discover in that situation. And he's actually, ironically, he's an atheist. He doesn't believe in any of this stuff. He like doesn't believe in anything with spirituality, and I'm like, dude, please stop sending me spiders. I'm gonna cry. I really do have arachnophobia. But yeah, with this being here, you might meet with someone who will be like a spiritual team member, like a spiritual guide for you. And that might make you feel a lot more confident moving forward, feel a lot more protected in this situation as you grow and as you learn. Let's go ahead and get into the tarot. Alright, I did keep my protection card here just because I'm scared a spider's gonna pop out of nowhere and that man's gonna text me. I don't want to restart that cycle, so we're gonna keep that protection card up there and hopefully it does protect me. Let's go ahead and get started with my mythical deck, considering we had the unicorn come out for your spirit animal. What's going on for my collective, for my ocean collective, please, spirit? Okay. Oh, we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, relaxing. I think I don't think it's going to be as hard as you think it's going to be. Maybe the spiritual awakening was very sudden for you. We have the Pegasus with the Eight of Swords in reverse. Maybe you're scared to talk about it. Maybe you're scared that you'll come off. I don't know. I'm scared to talk about it sometimes. Like with the spider thing, I was so scared to talk about it at first. Like, it took me, I think, almost 3 years to bring it up to that guy. Because I was like, oh, he's going to think I'm crazy because he doesn't believe in any of this stuff. But I had so much evidence at that point. I had so much evidence at that point that it was like, actually, it was so coincidental. We have the King of Swords upright. Ooh, yeah. Maybe you're scared that people are going to like treat you differently, treat you inhumane, treat you wrong. Because you're starting to see through the veil is what I'm getting. Interesting. We have the Page of Wands upright. Yeah, this is very big beginner energy, like newbie energy, amateur energy. But it's a little bit impulsive. It's exciting, it's fun. It's almost like you want to learn more, but you're scared to. Yeah, you're scared to take control in this situation. You're scared to see how powerful you are, how big you could be. Or maybe you're not willing, like you don't want to see how big you could be, how powerful you could be in this, because it's so different and it's so strange to you. That was actually something that Spider Guy had said to me. He was like, you are so weird. And I was like, and I like it like that. Like, that's fine. I like being weird. I own up to that. That's totally fine with me. It keeps the bad people away. It keeps the people who want to control and hurt me and harm me away from me. That's why I like being weird. So we have the Knight of Swords, and we also have the Queen of Cups here. Ooh, my Queen of Cups. Okay, let's get into it. Let's go. Beautiful, beautiful energy. So yeah, you might be scared to speak up. Although I think it's going to be a lot easier to get support than you think it is. I think you might have this negative mindset. Maybe you even have like a negative perception of people who are in a similar place as you. And I'm going to be honest with you, I do too. Okay, there are some tarot readers I look at and I'm like, oh, you're delusional. Like, you're not a spiritual guide. you just have mental illness. Like, you belong in a psych ward, dude. Like, not, you need medication. Like, you don't need a platform. You need Certera. Maybe that's kind of like where you kind of draw the line, where you're like spirituality doesn't exist, or, you know, like this kind of thing doesn't happen to me. It doesn't happen to people like me because I'm normal. And it does give off this sense of like, there's this deep reflective energy of recognizing that things are changing, and recognizing that maybe the beliefs and, yeah, the beliefs that you've held in the past are incorrect, or that they're changing, they're revolving towards a different perspective, a different perception. And there's this very fast moving energy going on with this, where it's almost like it's out of your control. And I see you accepting it very quickly. It's almost like overnight. You might be getting messages or downloads in your dreams. Maybe you have a familiar, like a pet. Interesting. Yeah. This feels like a super fast moving energy here, where it's like you just kind of wake up and you understand. And which is clairsentience. I mean, that's what I do. We have the Knight of Swords and the Lovers. Ooh, with the Seven of Swords here. This might have been triggered. Oh, this was triggered. Oh my gosh, this was triggered by perhaps a betrayal from someone that you cared and trusted. Maybe it's like you felt them. Oh my gosh, this is gonna sound so funny, but you know those girls who were like, oh, like, I knew one of my ex cheated on me because like I felt my hoo-ha twitch or something like that. It could be like that kind of intuitive motion. Maybe this has to do with, maybe you were triggered. Maybe your spiritual awakening was triggered by like a cheating moment, or by someone cheating, and that's what led you into this. Yeah, because I see you being burdened and then isolated after a betrayal. Something that was out of your control, but I feel like you were made aware of it for your own protection. We have my Queen of Cups here, the Knight of Pentacles behind that, and the Three of Pentacles behind that. It's a very slow, yeah, this is like a slow-moving healing energy for your heart. Your heart chakra might be closed. Let's get some more information. What do I want to use? Because you're so early in your spiritual awakening, at least that's what it seems like, I'm actually going to use, so this was my second deck I ever got. This was the first deck I ever got. So I'm going to use this for some clarifiers. Let's go Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. My Four of Wands. Okay. Yeah, you're going to be meeting someone very soon who's going to help you feel more comfortable opening up with this. They're going to make you feel more accepted. And they're going to help you accept yourself in this light. Because I can tell you feel very standoffish about this. And that's okay. That is totally okay. Trust me, I get it. Trust me, I get it. I am surrounded by a bunch of Catholics who think I am the devil for doing tarot. But the truth is, I don't think my God is afraid of some cards. I don't think he's intimidated by some cards. In fact, I think my God, because I am Christian and I do believe in a lot of Catholic beliefs, I believe my God, if he wanted to, he has the power to use this for his own advances, if he chooses to do so. He absolutely can. I don't think he's intimidated by these cards. Ooh, we have the Chariot and that Page of Pentacles. There's that Page energy again. Yeah, I feel like you don't want to walk away from it. I feel like you do want to dig deeper into it and maybe see how you can... Because the Page of Pentacles, a lot of people will talk about how Pentacles are all about money. They're all about coins. But how do you make money, right? It's skill. It's labor. It's effort. That's Pentacles. So this is like the beginning of like delving deeper into these skills, looking deeper into them, holding them closer to your chest, thinking about them more. And I get the sense that you don't actually want to walk away from this. Like, you're scared, but you're deeply intrigued. And so I do see you seeking someone out who can help push you, garner your skills in the right direction. Page of Wands and the Emperor. We have the Devil in reverse. Okay, yeah. Yeah. This might be, yeah, this feels like you were triggered by, like your spiritual awakening was triggered by something external. like some traumatic event. I mean, me personally, I grew up with spiritualists, so I grew up playing with like cards and doing like numerology, astrology, all that fun stuff. And even like my high school friend group, we were like obsessed with tarot and astrology and numerology, all that fun stuff. So this is something that I've been initiated into for a very long time, like 20 plus years now. So I can totally understand how, and even then, I do understand, you know, like my normal family members who have been like Catholic their whole life, who don't understand this at all, who think I'm like literally the devil for doing it. And I can see how maybe a traumatic event could have pushed you into this. Maybe could have awoken you to your own gifts, your own powers. We have the Emperor and the Star. We have the Queen of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I do see you, the black sheep of your family. Because my Ten of Pentacles can talk about opportunities, it can talk about options, and in reverse, well, and it can also highlight family. And in reverse, it can almost tell me, like, I'm hearing prodigal son. Like a lost son is a prodigal son, but a lost daughter is just lost. That quote, that saying. But I see you being very strong, very fierce in this. It's almost like you accept your power, that you're different. You accept the fact that you're different here. And I feel like you're not sure what the options or opportunities that come with that are, but I see you accepting the power that comes alongside with it. Let's get one more. Oh, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this was meant to be. This was fated. You were supposed to come into this. Yeah, maybe you are Life Path 7, because those are the spiritual gurus. We have the Star coming out, so I do see you healing from something. I have the Star and the Empress. Healing from a situation that left you paranoid, anxious. Maybe you're here looking for answers, like you've turned to spirituality to get some more answers. And the Five of Wands, there's a lot of internal conflict in regards to a situation with love where you lost control. But things are changing for you. Yeah, you're hesitant, scared to speak out, maybe about the misery, the synchronicities, the anxiety that you're feeling. I don't think you're ready to share your story yet. I think you're looking for answers on how your story has happened so far, or why it has. Okay, well, let me grab something then. Actually, let's go into advice and charms. Alrighty, so I want to kick this reading off with a channeled song for this collective. It's a good song for my Ocean collective. This is a handmade deck of songs. Okay, yeah. We have Ain't It Fun by Paramore, which is maturing, and more importantly, it's a wake-up call. Ain't it fun living in the real world? Don't go crying to your mama. Ain't it good being all alone? You might feel really alone in this. And then I also have Supermassive Blackhole by Muse, and the emotion to go with that is powerless or seduced. Oh baby, I'm a fool for you. You set my soul alight. How long until you let me go? Yeah, I know this sounds so crazy, but I get the sense that, I don't know, maybe you were cheated on. And that intuitive hit, like you just knew, and that intuitive hit led you into this world, and now you're exploring. That's really what I'm picking up on. But it doesn't have to be, of course. It's going to resonate differently for everybody. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get some more zodiac signs. I know we had Leo coming out, and then we had water sign energy with the ocean, so that's going to be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Let's get some more with my zodiac deck here. We have Moon and Aries. Remain sensitive to others to avoid confrontation. And then we have the Dark Moon. Spend time in contemplation and meditation in order to seek greater understanding of yourself and those around you. Beautiful, beautiful. I love the deep purple, that like psychic ability energy. On the back of the deck, we have lovely Miss Libra. I'm a Libra. That's why I'm saying that. We have Libra and the new moon behind that. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and grab some advice for this pile. We have create art, number 17. Yeah. Maybe that's a good way to express yourself in this situation. I know a lot of people who, like, they do, like, rose readings, or you can do, like, wax readings. You could do paint readings as well. A lot of people will... Actually, I can show you. This is so weird. Hold on. Oh, hi, honey. That's my kitten. Sorry, that's my kitten. She gets very excited when I come towards her during a reading because she's like, what do you want from me? So I do this as well. I have, I don't really know how to paint. I'm going to be very clear here. I have no idea how to paint. I've never taken a single lesson. No one has ever showed me. I just kind of pick up a paintbrush and then I black out for an hour straight. But I will always paint these weird things, like these weird abstract people. And every time that I have painted something like this, it has come true, like, immediately after. I ended up getting this tattooed on me, like, a month or two later. Yeah, it is very relaxing, though. So maybe some art will help you kind of express these emotions, or maybe that might help you digest them. Because for me, when I'm struggling with, like, extremely intense energies, getting them out on paper, in a journal, through art, it really does help me to digest and comprehend them. Let's get one more. We have deep breathing, number 19. Sorry, I forget to breathe all the time. I'm a really big shallow breather because I have a vendetta against oxygen. I hate oxygen. Me and oxygen are in a constant chronic battle. We have been my whole life. So whenever I am reminded to take a deep breath, I do try to. The only time I take a deep breath is when I'm extremely stressed out, though. I'm going to be honest with you. Alrighty. Well, what else do I want to do for this reading? Interesting, interesting, interesting. I'm going to go with crystals. Let's get some crystals for you to connect with. Because if you're a beginner, I mean, crystals are a great place to start. We have apatite. Apatite is an incredibly useful stone. It helps by making one more outgoing and social. Having this stone on your person in group situations encourages you to talk comfortably with others. Specifically, the blue apatite opens the throat chakra. Okay, that's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So yes, I do think that this might help you. I just noticed all the purple. This might help you when you are meeting someone. You might also open up to, like, friends and family members and be surprised at how they have also interacted with this type of spiritual energy. And then, oh, I might struggle to pronounce this. Anthophyllite? This stone connects to your solar plexus and your root chakra. This explains why this stone makes you feel safe, secure, and protected. This energy that radiates from this stone makes you aware of what is really important in life and helps you let go of the lesser wants and desires. I'm actually gonna pop this over here because this, like, deep purple dark energy is so relaxing to me. Purple is like a psychic color too. On the back of the deck I have Prehnite. This stone is connected to spiritual beings on another plane of existence. When you are deep in meditation, make sure this stone touches your third eye. It will help you visualize the spiritual plane and the beings in it. When placed under your pillow, it promotes dreaming. Yeah, I did say that. Like, you might get downloads while you're sleeping. Alrighty, let's go ahead and move into some charms. If you are noise sensitive, now is a good time to turn down your volume, as this can get really, really loud. Let's get it, let's get it. Sorry, some things fell out. This is the messiest charm read I've ever done. I've never had so many just fall, like plop onto my lap before. Okay, let's get this going. It's so funny. We have the tea kettle and it says tea right under it. Okay, to start this, we have life to use a dashing and bold adventure. Lucky number 0, 2, 11, 13, 30, 41, 46. And in Chinese it is to do. Zhao? I don't know, I can't pronounce that. I can pronounce that, I just don't know how to because I'm ignorant and uneducated. That's just how it is. We have my Four of Cups upright. So yeah, you might be looking at the past, present, and future, not wanting to look at what's directly in front of you. You might be feeling anxious and alone at this time. This is like a wishing, wanting, yearning energy, wanting something different, wishing that it went a different way. Hoping, yeah. And then we also have today is going to be the best day ever. So I do see your emotions changing, and I feel like this is going to be partly due to you meeting someone with a lot more knowledge than you. It's going to help you feel a lot more comfortable, safe, heard, validated. I have that Aries energy coming out a second time here. It's that beginner energy. And then we also have Taurus coming out as well. Someone in this situation might be a smoker. They might smoke. I don't know why. It's so dark for no reason. It's so weird. It's on like the highest setting. I haven't had an issue like this all night, but it does look really dark on my screen. Someone might be 35 to 40. That might be the age range here. Or maybe 35 to 40 days. We have time. So time is an important factor in this situation. We have tea, so some tea's about to get spilled here, all right? You're about to find out some hot, juicy gossip in a situation. Maybe you're the one who's going to be spilling the tea. That's so weird. There's like a hair wrapped around this. It's so strange. I have my, oh, what is her name? Karami. I think she is from Hello Kitty. But I usually use this to indicate like a fresh baby girl energy, like a young girl energy. So you might be connecting with your inner child, or potentially there might be a young girl involved in this situation. Maybe someone just likes Hello Kitty as well. I have my bell here. This is my initiation bell. You can also highlight wedding bells. That was really weird. Okay. I have G. Oh, that just fell. So, Gail, Glenn, Gary. I'm hearing Guy. Guides. Your guides. Jenny. Jen. Genevieve. Oh, that's strange. I have two of these. Okay. This was just like right on top of my charm bowl. I'll get to that in a second. God. Gina. Yeah, that's all I can get. We have Y. So Yasmin, Yuri, Yasha, Yeshua. I think that's all I can think of. I'm sorry. We have E, so Earl, Erica, Eric, Eunice, Aaron, Eureka, Errol, and then I have C. This came out, this was like on top of my charm jar. I couldn't believe it. Catherine, Cat, Carl, Kane, Caitlin, Carol, Karen, Carson, Clay, Claire, Chloe. Alright, cool. I'm actually getting a lot better with initials. I was really bad at those at the beginning, but we're getting better. Alrighty, thank you so much for joining me today. If this resonated with you, please let me know down in the comments. I would love to hear your stories. I would love to hear how these angel numbers resonate with you. But other than that, I will see you in the next one. Bye!